If you're eyeing the Samsung 27-inch Odyssey OLED G6 for your next gaming monitor, stick around because I'm about to spill everything you need to know before dropping nearly $700. This monitor promises stunning visuals and lightning-fast speed that sounds perfect for gamers. But here's what surprised me. There are some serious issues that might make you rethink your purchase. Despite the hype around its 360Hz refresh rate and OLED brilliance, the truth about its burn-in prevention, color performance, and ergonomic design isn't all sunshine and rainbows. So buckle up because I'm about to pull back the curtain on the Samsung Odyssey OLED G6 and whether it's really worth your hard-earned cash. Let's dive deeper. Samsung's Odyssey OLED G6 boasts a jaw-dropping 0.03 ms response time and supports HDMI 2.1 plus DisplayPort connections, meaning theoretically, you're getting unparalleled speed and connectivity, perfect for competitive gamers who crave every millisecond advantage. Plus, with QD-OLED technology, it teases vivid colors and brighter highlights that look as if your screen has a party going on. But here comes the twist. While the specs sound killer, actual user experience reveals the flip side that can seriously impact your gameplay and viewing pleasure. First off, burn-in. OLED monitors are infamous for burn-in issues, and Samsung's response is a patented dynamic cooling system combined with thermal modulation. Sounds high-tech, right? The dynamic cooling system uses a pulsating heat pipe that supposedly evaporates and condenses coolant 5 times more effectively than old graphite sheets, preventing heat buildup. Thermal modulation algorithms then control brightness levels based on surface temperature, and even detect static elements like logos and taskbars to dim them automatically. While this is fantastic in theory, in practice, many users report mild burn-in symptoms after months of moderate usage. Meaning, if you're playing long sessions with HUDs or static images, those ghostly remnants could start creeping into your experience. Not ideal when you're trying to dodge your opponent's every move. Now, for the refresh rate. The 360Hz refresh rate at QHD resolution is one of the most competitive specs on the market. This is what Samsung leans on to market the Odyssey as a powerhouse for esports and fast-paced games. Add AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, and the sync between GPU and display should keep screen tearing and stuttering at bay. But here's the catch. Some users mention the monitor doesn't always maintain peak performance without occasional drivers or firmware tweaks, so you might need to tinker a bit before experiencing buttery smooth gameplay. Even with those tweaks, some professional gamers have found slight input lag compared to other monitors in the same price bracket. With faster pixel response times and more consistent VRR support, let me hit pause here and ask, if you're a streamer or content creator, do you want a monitor that display glitches or image retention might sabotage your work? Because the Odyssey's OLED panel delivers superb black levels and contrast, but the risk of image persistence can be a real headache. Fortunately, Samsung has included a screensaver that dims the screen after 10 minutes of inactivity and kicks back to normal brightness on any input. So technically, it's designed with safeguards, but you still need to be mindful. Speaking of visuals, the QD OLED panel also boasts glare-free technology, cutting down reflections from external light sources. That means even under a bright sunlight or your over-enthusiastic desk lamp, colors should stay rich and blacks should stay true without distracting glare. In real life, it does reduce glare better than standard panels, but it's not a magic shield, so position your monitor wisely. Also, the ultra-thin design at 3.9 thickness makes for an incredible aesthetic. The attached core lighting ambient light lets you set the mood whether you're grinding ranked matches or binge-watching your favorite shows. Spoiler alert, it's less spaceship cockpit and more cool futuristic vibe. Now here's a practical question. Is this the monitor for casual gamers or hardcore pros? Honestly, it's built with the latter in mind. Competitive gamers who demand the lowest latency and sharpest imagery will appreciate its specs if they can live with the quirks. But if you're more of a casual player or someone who prefers a balanced display for work, media, and gaming, you might find the price steep and the burn-in concern troublesome. Not to mention, the ergonomics of the stand, while solid, can feel a bit limited for those who switch sitting positions frequently. Comfort matters if you're spending hours gaming, and sometimes a slightly bulkier design offers more adjustability. On the brightness front, Samsung claims superior brightness and dynamic contrast, with an expansive spectrum of colors and nearly limitless shades. The screen is genuinely vibrant with punchy highlights, and shadow details pop with the pure black level delivered by OLED technology. If you've tried standard LED panels, this is a serious upgrade in sheer image quality. Colors on the Odyssey OLED G6 are rich and immersive, bringing games to life like you're sitting inside them. But like any OLED device, high brightness levels can accelerate the risk of burn-in if you keep the display maxed out for long durations. By this point, you might be wondering, how does this monitor handle heat? Here's where Samsung shook things up by introducing their dynamic cooling system with a pulsating heat pipe. This specialized system aims to prevent burn-in and overheating by dissipating heat 5 times better than older methods. It's cutting-edge tech for monitors and a definite improvement over past attempts to tackle OLED issues. However, despite these innovations, the system isn't foolproof. Prolonged use at high brightness and static UI elements can still heat the panel, potentially leading to issues down the road. Let's break down the software features a bit because these matter just as much. The OLED Safeguard Plus technology utilizes algorithms for thermal modulation and adjusts brightness levels as needed, especially for static images such as logos or taskbars, a common cause of burn-in. The screen dimming after inactivity also plays a part in preserving lifespan. These smart tech additions provide a peace of mind layer, but the effectiveness depends on how you use the monitor. If you're the type to leave your PC on with a static screensavers or wallpapers, you might want to keep tabs on settings. It's like giving your monitor a coffee break. It needs it to stay healthy. Now for some good news and a sprinkle of humor. Why don't monitors ever get mad? Because they just keep their pixels cool and don't let things slide. But seriously, if you can manage settings and usage habits wisely, this monitor can stay stunning for years. The sleek metal design and thin bezels make it an envy-inducing centerpiece on any desk. Plus, the 3-year warranty from Samsung gives you some security just in case the tech gremlins show up earlier than expected. Curious about sound? While the Odyssey OLED G6 isn't equipped with built-in speakers, its ultra-fast response and smooth refresh rate more than compensate for companion audio devices. Most gamers prefer dedicated headphones or speakers anyway, because a good monitor and bad speakers is like a pizza with no toppings. Sure, it's pizza, but something's missing. Alright, we've covered tech, design, performance, and quirks, so what's the final verdict? The Samsung 27-inch Odyssey OLED G6 is an impressive, bleeding-edge monitor packed with innovations that cater primarily to competitive gamers and tech enthusiasts craving the ultimate display quality and speed. The vibrant colors, near-instant response times, and advanced features like the dynamic cooling system and thermal modulation set it apart from standard LED offerings. However, the burn-in risk remains a real concern that can't be neglected, especially for users who switch between work and gaming or leave static images on screen often. If you're a pro gamer or enthusiast who can carefully manage settings and are willing to invest in a high-performance tool, this monitor just might deliver the edge you need. But if you want a multi-purpose monitor that's low maintenance and less prone to OLED quirks, you might want to look elsewhere or wait for future iterations with improved burn-in prevention. The price tag of $695 reflects premium status and features, but it's a significant commitment. Before I wrap up, here's a quick joke. Why did the gamer bring a ladder to the game? Because they heard the refresh rate was 360 Hz and wanted to reach new heights. All jokes aside, the Samsung Odyssey OLED G6 can indeed elevate your gaming setup, provided you understand its caveats. So if you're ready to experience dazzling colors, rapid response times, and the sleekest gaming monitor Samsung has ever produced, go for it. Just remember to optimize brightness, keep static images to a minimum, and take advantage of those built-in safeguards. Overall, this monitor is a bold leap into OLED gaming territory with some trade-offs, but it's definitely worth considering if high-end performance is your top priority. If you want the best deal on the Samsung 27-inch Odyssey OLED G6, check the link in the description below and grab yours today. Don't forget, the key to enjoying this monitor is knowing its strengths and limitations, and with that knowledge, you'll unlock a visually stunning, ultra-smooth gaming experience. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there, gamers.